Yeah, we'll be ice skating with like the... Am I buying it because of a status thing, or am I buying it because I absolutely need it? So to 30-20 degrees, because 60 degrees out. It's just insane. Like, why is it 60 degrees? I mean, technically we're still in the fall time. Well, another week it's gonna be winter. I want 30 degrees so I can wear my coat, because a lot of the time my coat is part of my outfit. But you know what, it's okay, we have time. We have a lot of time to spend with the cold, so I should actually appreciate the 60 degrees. Then I have another event after that with another French skincare brand. It's Filorga. They're having a pop-up wrestling set. Of course, I'm gonna take you guys along with me. But yeah, I'm very happy tonight. It's going to be an early night for me at home, because the thing started at the focus group started at 2 to 4. I hope they finish early, and then the other event is from 3 to 7. I'm gonna take you guys along. Let me go now. I will see you guys when I'm there. On my lips, I'm wearing Savage by the Lip Bar. Remember this lipstick? It was all the rage in 2021. I think that's when I discovered this, and I was wearing this literally all fall, winter long. It was my favorite color at the time. It's so good. I mean, look at this. And my earrings are from Etsy. I'm gonna link the shop below, and then you can check to see if they have any more. I'm like 30 minutes early. Gonna go to the bank instead. But I'm thinking if I should eat something. I'm just a little bit hungry. I had a little bit of breakfast. It wasn't really breakfast. It was like half of a sandwich that I had left from last night that I ate. I'm feeling a little bit hungry now. I'm sure there's gonna be like food over there. But then again, I don't wanna really like to eat in front of like people like that. Maybe I'll just hold off on the food. You know, free food always sounds way better. Well, I'm not at Wegman. Wegman is across the street, but I left my mom quickly to come get a wax. But I think this is probably going to be my last wax, kind of like, I wouldn't say my last one, but maybe my last one in a while, because I'm gonna buy the little kit from Amazon and start doing my own wax. I am going to learn how to make it myself. Actually, I have the little kit on Amazon in my cart right now. Let me actually go ahead and check out and pay for it. But let's go back to Wegman and get some stuff so we can have Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, and my mom is in here already getting stuff, so let's go in because I have the list on my phone. All right guys, I've just checked in. I don't know if you guys know, but you could do day use. If you need to use like a hotel room for just a day, you could just get like a cheaper rate and do that. Like my friend used to do it in the city. Whenever she used to need to shoot a campaign, she'll rent like a hotel room and we'll shoot the campaign and go. And I realized they have it by me right here, and look at this. It's like my own little apartment. I wish the bathroom had like natural light, but it's okay because I bring my artificial light. Love this. This is where I'm coming from now on to film on my campaign. I think I had to shoot like 4 campaigns. Just checked in, and this is for like 95 bucks, right? And let me show you the room. You already seen the bathroom. When you check in, you've got this massive closet, so you could put your stuff here. And I love it. It's just like your own little apartment, but pricey for what it is, because if you were to stay here overnight, it's like $199, so technically $200. I think $150 for this area is pretty decent, but at least we have another bed, you know, facing this side. At first I wanted just one bed, but then again I'm like, you know what, this would actually work. And then we've got this cute little couch here. Let's get working, guys. We've got a lot to do. Did I show you the kitchen? It has, wow, it's like literally the old little apartment, guys. Look, I love that, because to create content, I could just use this sort of as like my apartment. This is going to be great. I wish I have, oh yeah, I do have one of those cups. I just wish I knew it, you know. I knew I should have bought like a coffee cup that didn't have like any branding on it. This is all the things that I think about. The only reason why also I haven't done this is because the headache of packing. Guys, you see all the stuff I have to pack? Look at this. This is all the stuff that I have to pack for this. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like, I hate packing and unpacking. It's just like, oh, it's so annoying. But let's get working. I love that it's a little apartment, because I could just use this all the time, you know, to create content as if it was my own little apartment. So let's get working. I've just been here trying to do this content. So I've been here since like 10 o'clock. One is 12:46, so it's taken me 3 hours. But usually the first one always take me the longest to do, and then once I get into the groove, then everything else that's after is just easier. But honestly, just being here by myself, just like spending that time, just make me miss my house so much. Like, I miss this like silence. Like, I love a quiet house. If a pin drops, I want to be able to hear it. That's how I like my house. This is really, really nice. I've actually missed this. I was like, wow. Yeah, I cannot wait to be back in my own space. Let's move on to the next one. I'm trying to edit this, but I don't think it's the right thing to do. I should probably wait and edit everything tomorrow instead. Just like go straight to the next one instead of trying to like do this. But you guys are flashing. Let me actually put you to charge. I just did my makeup. I went on live. I don't think my makeup is like hitting, because I didn't necessarily have like all the right products here with me. Well, I did have all my makeup products, but my skincare, like, I think your skincare before you do your makeup is super important, because there's certain products that I use in the morning and it doesn't necessarily interfere with my makeup whatsoever. I don't have everything here with me, but I kind of did this like purple look, and then I'm trying to look at the next thing. But I just quickly went to show you the makeup, and now I want to take a couple more photos. I don't know, guys, I'm just like in a funk. Like, I need to get out of this funk. I just don't want to create content. I don't feel comfortable in my body. I just feel like I don't necessarily feel by any means at all, but I know I'm not my size, and I feel uncomfortable in the size where I live. It's not necessarily ideal to walk around. I don't know, maybe I'm making excuses. I need to walk, but I need to go get my hormones checked, because I need to get back to myself. I am not feeling like myself. It makes me not want to do anything at all. But I'm wearing my new Sarah Flint shoes. These are so comfortable. I love them. They want you to size. These are like the Gel Mary Jane, and they're just so chic. This color is just so stunning to me. I think I'm ready to go home though. I think I'm about to pack my stuff up. It is time to say goodbye to this space, so I am packing. Got my jewelry box. I never am without this. Like, even when I go shoot, I bring this with me, because one thing that always happens to me, I always forget to bring my accessories. And then I always have to, I can't put it there, because I know if I put it there, I'm gonna forget the camera. But yeah, I pack this with me even when I am shooting, because I know if I don't bring it with me, I'm going to forget it. So. get, you know what I regret? I regretted not actually coming here to actually get ready, like come here since like 9 o'clock on dot, because I lost an entire hour getting ready when I could have just come here and get ready and use the shower. The shower is so much better. The shower at my house, it's like so, mom's house I should say. Look how pretty is this. I could have just come here and shower and get ready here, but I didn't think of that. But next time, that's what we're doing, because I am coming back very soon. I love it here. But next time I'm just gonna ask for a room with like sunlight, like facing the other way. The train now, and this is my makeup for today. I am going to the base pop-up, and I have no business going to the city for the amount of work that I have, but you know what, it is what it is. It actually gives me a good little excuse to go to the city and do my walk, because I don't really walk over here, and I'm really questioning my decision not to live in the city anymore. Like, even though I want to have my own house, I want to have my own space, but it's just like the way the housing market is, it's just not good. Like, everything is out of control. And then the thing is, even the apartment by me are the same price as apartment in the city. Like, why would I pay this much money to live here when the space is not even like a big difference at all? I always mean to show you the whole process of me getting to the train. I think I might have shown it in the previous, or tried to, but it never panned out the same. It's because the train, you know, gets too crowded. Always like that scenario whenever I decide to do this. It's always like sort of the last morning train going into the city, so that's when a lot of people that probably works in the city get on that train. So it's usually like pretty crowded, pretty full. So now I am at Secaucus waiting for the train to Penn Station, and that's coming in 2 minutes, and that's like a 7-minute ride. So my train takes me to Secaucus. From here I jump on another train that takes me to Penn Station, and then I'm gonna head to the event. Thank goodness it's in Soho, because you guys know Soho has fast become my favorite neighborhood. I think if I could live back in the city, I would live in Soho in a heartbeat, even though I think it's probably too crowded. But the people watching is just on another level. And I would love Tribeca too. Tribeca is pretty cool, but I feel like Tribeca is out of the way for me personally, and also a lot of like sort of like mommies and children and stuff like that. I'm not sure if this is my scene, but let me actually show you the view from Secaucus, and then I'll show you the train that's coming right now. So you can actually see the Freedom Tower from here, because I'm in New Jersey, just across the street from us. As you can see, that is the view. That wasn't our train, by the way, that was a different train. But this is my view from Secaucus. Right, guys, I'm gonna take the queue, so I'm gonna get out and walk by Macy's to actually go get on the queue. But the trains that are connected here are like the ACE, like the blue line and the red line. I could have taken the blue line, but I must say I'm not the biggest fan of the blue line, if I'm honest with you. It's not my favorite. The green line is my favorite, because since I lived in Brooklyn, in the city, in the Bronx, I was on the same train line. Also, it's the most reliable train line, in my opinion, of course. I fuck with the 6. Because the holidays are here. I thought, let me share my thoughts with you before I forget, because I always have these thoughts like in the most random spot. But what I was thinking about, like, look at this, the big rat. I've been looking for houses by me, right? You know, I want to stay in Bergen County, New Jersey, right? But then again, because of the way the housing market is right now, it's just like out of control, you know. Unless you have a lot of money to pay cash, it's just like you're just out of luck in this market, right? And also, you know, moving back up will require me to have a car. I don't have any problem like having a car, but one thing I'm not gonna do is pay $400 for car insurance. Why do I have that spot on my head? That looks so weird. Hold on, let me fix something here. I think we're here. I think it's right after the Ralph Lauren store. So let's actually see the pop-up. But let's go in and actually see base. I've never seen this stuff. I mean, everyone on social media love their stuff, but I haven't tried it, so I don't really have an opinion. So I'm excited to see what it's about. Oh no, I didn't know they had a Jenny Kane here. I love Jenny Kane. She has such good quality stuff, but let's go in and check out the pop-up. How cute is this little window? Look, with all sort of like the tinsel and stuff. Go in. Am back home. I got here at 4 o'clock. It's already 4:42. How is it already 4:42? I haven't been here for 42 minutes. My goodness. I got this duffel bag at the base pop-up. It was actually really lovely. I've actually been interested in like the base luggages, bags, and all that stuff, but I actually wanted to actually see them before I make a commitment. I mean, they're not that pricey. One thing that I have in my cart right now, it's the Remora carry-on. I want to get the Remora carry-on, but then again, I asked myself, do I really need to buy a $900 carry-on? It's just like, what is the purpose of that? Sometimes I think about these things. Like, one question that I ask myself when buying expensive stuff, am I buying it because of a status thing, or am I buying it because I absolutely need it? So these are the questions that I like to ask myself, because I don't want to buy things just to impress people, because I just don't really care. I actually had the Remora in my cart for 2 months now. It's just so unnecessary, especially since I can find a carry-on at TJ Maxx for literally 70 bucks. Even $50. But I just keep telling myself I don't need it. When you see something on your friend, like something you never even thought that you wanted, but you see it on your friend and all of a sudden you feel like you need it. I think that's what happened to me, but at the same time, I don't really like to give into impulse. I just like to actually wait it out and actually think about it and see if I need it. Perhaps I will treat myself with that sometimes in the near future, but at the moment I just don't really feel like I need it, even though I am on the market for a carry-on. My carry-on is done for. The wheels got caught into some slimy stuff and it's still there, and also that carry-on, it was a gift from a brand. It's very good quality, but the design is terrible because of the way it's made. It's just like every time I've had to open my carry-on to take something out, everything falls out. It's just made so terribly. So I did have a look at the base one and they look absolutely amazing, and I'm like, this is exactly what I need. I may order the base one. I am in need of a carry-on. I need one so badly because, like I said, mine is just cut in the slime. Next time I travel, I can't really take it with me. Can't even lift it up. Like, the slimy stuff is still in the wheels. My mom tried to clean it up and it's still not fully clean. I don't think it will ever recover, and also the design is so bad. I just cannot stand taking it with me anymore. So I'm probably gonna order the base one, and then, like I said, sometime in the future when I want to treat myself, maybe I will get the remover. But until then, what I was telling you guys today, earlier, I was trying to like gather my thoughts. I am thinking of a new way to improve my vlogs. Hopefully in 2024, you know, I can get settled and just be somewhere that I know I'm going to be for at least a good 2 years, hopefully forever. Honestly, I would love for the next time I move, it's somewhere that I know I'm going to be for the next 5-10 years. So I think today I finally figure out what I want, which is why sometimes I get frustrated when things don't happen as fast as they should be. And then I am very grateful that they didn't happen as fast as I wanted them to, because in the process of me waiting it out and thinking about it, I tend to actually realize what I want to do instead. So that's exactly what happened today. And it's so funny, I was resisting going to the city today, being outside, but actually going down to the city to this event actually made me realize what I want. It actually just like popped into my head. I'm just like, oh my god, that's exactly what I want to do. I'm not gonna tell you guys yet because I want to wait until everything is realized. But when I moved out, I've been telling you guys, right, I'm looking for a house, whatever, but at the same time, in the back of my head, like, I know I don't really want to be responsible for a house. Having a house is a big responsibility, and I can tell you guys, for as long as someone knows me, I've probably been telling them that, like, I was the type of girl who never wanted to own a house. I used to tell people it's just not for me. I don't want to, you know, do anything with the grass. I don't want to be responsible for things. And also, the area that I would love to buy a house, everything is literally in $1 million. It's just like, who's buying a house for $1 million? At least not me. I'm not, you know, I don't have like $1 million sitting somewhere to buy a house. In this economy, in this market, for me to buy a house, I don't want to struggle. Do not want to put myself in a 30-year loan and then just for me to struggle just to pay a house. I don't want to do any of that. Plus, you know, when you own a house, if anything breaks or whatever happens, you're still responsible for all of these things. Compare if you live in an apartment, then, you know, you have the other people coming to fix it. You know, obviously when you own your house, it's way better. You can do the things that you want. For me personally, as a single woman, I just don't think owning a house and having to deal with all that stuff is the way to go. The other thing is, you know, the whole time when I moved out, I said, you know, like, I'm ready to buy a house, I'm ready to, and then I realized it's just too much happening at the moment. The market is very volatile. Cost of living, inflation, with everything happening with the interest rates, and I'm just like, it's not the right time for me personally to buy a house. I feel like the only way I would buy a house is if I can buy it outright, or if I could put like half of it down. You know, if I had like $300,000 to put down in a house, but even then, I just feel like I don't even want to own a house past $400,000. For me, $300,000 is where I would be comfortable, because all I'm thinking of down the line, the taxes that I have to pay. I know people want like $1 million mansion. It's not that I'm not thinking big. I am thinking big, but my thing is, I can have a $300,000 house and make it look like $1 million. For me, that's more important than just the number, you know, of the house. Of course, if the house appreciates, I would be happy with that. But from the get-go, I just feel like even if I was a millionaire, I'm not gonna go outright and just like start buying, you know, houses, whatever, doing all of that. I would buy a brownstone though. If it was a brownstone, I would do that in a heartbeat. But I'm not gonna go and just buy $1 million, because all I'm thinking about is taxes down the line. because one thing that I do hate is just like, even if you pay off your house, you still have to pay the tax every year. I just think that's not right, and I just don't understand how that's a thing. I just feel like after you pay off your house, you shouldn't have to pay taxes. The most that you should have to pay is maybe $500. I feel like it should just be one limit that says $500. Once you own your house, you shouldn't have to pay. I mean, you never really own your place, and it's just like, to me, it's just BS, right? For me personally, when I think about like, you know, how much tax it would be every year for $1 million house, for me, and I'm like, if I pay my house and then I still have to pay that much tax on it every year, I would be so upset. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I just don't really think it's for me. What I was thinking was, maybe I should get an apartment over here for like, you know, the next year, or maybe negotiate for 6 months and actually see, you know, until I can perhaps wait for the market and see how it's going. I've been looking for apartments. It's literally the same price or even more expensive than the city, and I'm just like, there's no way I'm coming from the city for me to be paying the same amount here for, not even for a 2-bedroom. They will literally want that pretty much same amount for a 1-bedroom, and I'm just like, there's no way I am paying over $2,000 for a 1-bedroom over here. Like, it's just not happening. I'm not doing it. Plus, over here, if you gonna be living over here, you need a car. And I started factoring car insurance and car note. It's just out of control. I've seen so many people talk about like their car insurance is like $400 a month, and I'm like, since when car insurance was $400 a month? Car insurance used to be $80 a month. I remember I used to pay, I think, like $600 for 6 months years ago. Like, why are we paying $400 for car insurance? For what exactly? Since when? I'm like, that's outrageous. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna have like a car note for $400 and then have to pay $400 in insurance. That's like $800 right there. I'm not doing that. Insanity. I do not want to participate. Like, even with this Black Friday was a bust, guys. I'll tell you, certain things that I was waiting for, these companies have the audacity to raise the price, give you 20% off, so you still end up paying the full price for Black Friday. They really thought they were gonna trick me. The only thing that I bought was things that I know how much they cost. Happened to me in October 16. I ordered a pair of leggings for the store, right? Black Friday came around, I was like, oh, let me order another one, because I've actually been wearing the leggings. They're actually cute or whatever. The price that I paid was $85. Tell me why I went back and all of a sudden the new price now, it's $106, and then for Black Friday they give you 20%, so you still end up paying the $85. To stop corporate greed. It's just getting out of hand. Consumerism, again, I know I'm part of the problem. It's my job, but I just want you guys to consume what you need. You don't have to just consume all the stuff. I think I'm in a really good mood today because I finally figured out what I want to do. You guys are gonna freak when you find out, because I honestly, that wasn't something that was on my bingo card for 2024. It really wasn't. Now I feel good. Like, oh, let me actually share with you guys. So when I was editing my vlog from the Shindenkin, I forgot to tell you, because my camera happened to die just, you know, at the beginning of the lady actually showing me like the different rooms. I love the different rooms. I love that idea. So whatever your taste is something for you. I love the room that I stayed in. But what I forgot to tell you, all the rooms are named after famous camps in the US, I think, not just in New York, I think in the US in general. So all the rooms are named after different camps, which is pretty freaking cool. Didn't go to camp, but I know a lot of people who went to camp. I cannot wait to go back to the Shindenkin, and the staff was just the loveliest. I cannot wait to go back next year when they have the spa, when they have all the stuff that they were telling me about. It's going to be even more fun. Maybe I'll take a trip very soon. Actually, it's not even a trip, it's only like an hour and a half, or like an hour and 40 minutes, and it doesn't even feel like it because there's no traffic going up there, so it's just like so fast. So I might take a little trip in the winter time. I don't know if they do like snow tubing and stuff like that, but maybe I could just do one of those little snowy getaway. But let me actually go eat something because I am starving. I will catch you guys later. I do have a travel tip to share with you guys. Maybe I should tell you now. Over the summer when I was traveling with all my suitcases, it just gives me the biggest headache. I regretted bringing that much stuff with me. You live and you learn, right? But today, if I'm going to the base pop-up, I got this duffel. They actually put my initials on there, which is pretty cool. But what I started doing after the summer, I realized traveling with an extra suitcase was stupid. So in my suitcase sometimes always end up being overweight, so that's why I started, you know, traveling with 2 suitcases, so that way I have the extra one, right? And then I realized, wait, my suitcase, my large suitcase, can take pretty much up to like 100 pounds, so why not fill up the rest of the suitcase? And then what I do is I pack a duffel bag in the suitcase, so when I get to the counter, when they say, oh, it's over, but I'm not paying $100. I don't know about you guys, I've paid $100 so many times, and it hurts my soul to pay $100 just for an extra 5 pounds of overweight, or just for an extra 10 pounds, whatever it is. Like, I always feel like, oh, I'm like, that could have just been Uber money, right? Like, why am I paying over $100 for just a little overweight? One time I think I had to pay close to $400 overweight charges, so I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that anymore. So what I do is I pack everything in my large suitcase, which fits in my large suitcase, by the way, because like I said, it can take up to like 100 pounds. And then I pack an extra duffel bag. Make sure you pack everything in packing cubes. Packing cubes is gonna save you, because everything is going to be so neat. Everything is going to be so neat. So whenever you get to the counter and your suitcase is overweight, you just open the suitcase, put all the overweight stuff in the duffel bag, and then check in a second bag. I don't know for you, but most of the time I always fly Delta, because that's where I have my American Express and account and everything like that. So my first 2 bags are free, or at least the second one. Yeah, my first 2 bags are actually free, or if anything, the second one is like 25 bucks, right? Why not save $75? What I do is I just pack the overweight in the duffel bag, and then I just pack that as a second bag. So that's what I've been doing, and I've actually been loving it. And then what I do is, as soon as I get off my flight and I go to pick up my baggage, guess what I do? I put everything back in the suitcase, because everything is packed in packing cubes. It's just so easy. So I just pack it the same way again before I even leave the airport to get to my Uber. I put everything back because I don't want to carry an extra bag. And then the thing is, because you're packing everything in packing cubes, it won't be messy. So that's what I love about it. That's a little tip for you guys. Hopefully you use it and don't pay for overweight luggage anymore. Always travel with a duffel bag. Some companies, honestly, they do not want to make money, because I just feel like, well, I guess Delta, they want you to pay the $100, right? But I feel like another company could just be at the airport selling duffel bags and extra suitcases for people to buy right there. But then again, they always have those suitcases at the gate. By the time I enter, the last thing I want to buy is another suitcase. Why don't they have these companies outside where people are checking in, so if something is overweight, so they can buy it? I don't know how much money they would make. So I got this little waxing kit from Amazon, because a lot of things that I'm choosing to do myself, like my nails, I'd much rather just like paint my own nails, because I can change it so often anyways, and also I just hate sitting there for 2 hours. Same for me with like getting wax. I'm just gonna do it at home. Got this little kit. We should actually try it out and see if it works. But what are some of services that you guys are choosing to do at home? Monday, we came to ice skate at the mall, and then turns out they have a hockey team that's going to practice. So here we are, Abby and I. Sadly, Abby won't be able to ice skate today. It's okay though, because Saturday we're going to the city where we're gonna skate. We can ice skate later. We can ice skate later. Yeah, we'll be ice skating with like the real folks. So they're probably gonna take some time. I think Saturday we're gonna go to the city to go see the tree, and then we're gonna skate either Bryant Park or the Rock. I think I prefer Bryant Park. It's just much more like homey, and then they have the Christmas market there. But then again, the rock, you can't beat it because it's like in the middle, in the center of everything. For the day because I have to shoot some campaigns, so I have brought my whole thing with me. So I'm just renting like a hotel room for the day to get the content. So let's go. We are out. Oh my god, it's so hot in here. Let me turn off the. But we're here with the DadouChic. They always give you like a double bed. It's just like, I don't need a double bed. I want like a one bed. It's taking all the space. I don't have enough sunlight because they have this stupid large mirror in here. If you're visiting New York, I highly recommend you stay in Times Square though, because you're just gonna have everything around you. All the train lines are here. So if you are visiting New York, I do recommend it. But personally, because I've lived in this city, it's 9:52, so it's pretty early. My friend is gonna come around and help me out with some photos at 2 p.m. In the meantime, I'm just gonna create the content that I need for myself. I could have had like all this light coming through the room. Oh my god. But I'm not gonna lie, the bathroom is actually really nice though. This is a very nice bathroom. Let's go ahead and get ready for the day. I'm going to snatch my face using my little thing, so let's get going. Alright guys, I just applied the gel on the side of my face. Kind of like do it one at a time, because if you apply it on both sides, it's going to dry out and then you're wasting the gel, because you know you need to use this. And you kind of go and wait until you hit the beep and start again. I'm gonna do this 5 times on each little area. Alright guys, this is the dress I'm wearing tonight. I am so happy. My first pick did not work out because I had to return it. It did not fit. But like, how classy is this dress? I'm going to be wearing this dress to literally every event this season. This is from another store, by the way. I'm wearing this tonight from The other dress that I brought with me to shoot the campaign did not fit well. It's another in other story dress. It does fit okay. I need to lose, you know, a few pounds for that. The thing is, it just doesn't photograph well at all because silk can just be very unforgiving. But this, honestly, I totally get it. As much as I don't really like to wear black when I go out, which is what I was trying to do, to not wear black tonight, but unfortunately this dress, it's such a classic. Like, it's just giving all the vibes. I'm so obsessed with this. Let's go shoot and I'll catch you guys in a bit. Guys, it is much later now. Literally spent the entire day shooting stuff, filming. When I tell you, filming takes such a long time, especially if you're doing a collaboration. Like, you just have to make sure you take all the angles and stuff, so that way you just don't have to do it later. So that's what's been happening. The perfume campaign took all morning long into the afternoon, and now I had to do this other campaign, but I think we got it. But how cute is this jacket? One thing that I don't have enough is crop jackets. Crop jackets are very, very necessary sometimes for me, so I definitely need to add more. This is from MM Lafleur, and I do have a code with them where you can take 20% off. It's DadouChic 20. I'm gonna leave it in the screen and also in the description box so you guys can check it out. But we came to the public library because, I mean, we in Times Square, so we might as well just come here, and it's one of my favorite places to shoot anyways, so might as well. But shooting done, headed back to the hotel to pack for 15 minutes because that's literally all we have. And then the dinner is not until 7, but I still want to eat something, but then again, I'm not sure if I should. So it's in Bryant Park, but I'm coming on the weekends anyways. Alright, Cliff, let's get out of here. Sorry. I'm coming back on the weekends anyway with the family. Well, next weekend, because Abby's not coming this weekend. I love you. I just go to say how much I care. Alright guys, it is time to go now. I've had a couple of hours to kill before I head down. Now I am doing this. Get you a little puff, or after you do your makeup, just keep one in your bag. So I keep one. I bought a pack of like 12 or something, and then I keep one in all my going out bags, so that way I am never without. I bought another pair of tights just in case this one. I'm about to call an Uber, and then it's time to go. This is the dress. I've got my tights on, got my shoes from Sarah Flint, and then ready to go. Oh, perfume. I forgot perfume. Let's put on some perfume. Happy Fridays. I usually don't go out to the city on Fridays for anything, but today my friend John, who is probably one of the sweetest, most considerate person that I've ever met in this industry, honestly. The thing is, I don't really like to take Ubers going to the city around this time because the traffic is dead. But during the week around this time, especially on Friday night, a lot of people are probably like heading to the city around that time. The traffic is usually so terrible. The bus takes like a different route. It's like 45 minutes, like maximum an hour to get to the city in the bus. And also the bus, usually this is the last one, it's usually almost empty. There's like usually around like maybe around 4 people or 5 maximum, I would say 10 in the bus. So it feels like I kind of have the bus to myself. I could just do my own thing. Sometimes on an Uber, I just feel like too close. You know, I'm in a car with like a stranger for like an hour and a half. I don't know, I don't like that. And sometimes I'm a very sensitive person to scents. Sometimes they're wearing like a strong perfume and it gives me a headache. Some of them were smokers, and the car ended up making my entire outfit smell like smoke. There's like so many scenarios. Or like it could be the car is dirty. I much prefer taking the bus because the bus is so quick. Actually, the bus and the train, they like have the same time. For the last one, they have like the same time to go. The train is 3:54 and the bus is 3:55, so the train is actually waiting right here. But I don't like taking the train Reason why, because it takes too long keeping the Uber code for coming back home, because it would be a lot better for me to come back home, because I dread, one thing, I don't mind going to the city for events, but coming back, I dread it, guys. When I tell you I dread coming back. What was I gonna say? I almost lost my train of thought, but I typically dread the coming back, because the reason why I dread coming back is because there's usually never any traffic, like coming back after an event, like around like 8 p.m. and driving would take me literally around 35 minutes. Like if I had a car, like coming back 35 minutes tops, you know, maximum 45 minutes if anything. And then the last bus, it's early, unfortunately it's 8 p.m. which is really early. I wish the bus was maybe 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock would have just done me so good. Sometimes I'm like rushing from the events and stuff, not being able to like enjoy or really do anything because I have to run for the bus, because the last one is 8 p.m. which is a little bit early. If anything is past the bus time, I technically have to take the train, and the train after that, I think it's like 9:35, and then after that it's like the last train of the night, which is like 11 o'clock. So, but I am back in the same and other story dress. I am wearing literally the same thing except for my tights, because the other one I found a hole in there, so I had to change my tights. But these are from H&M, and honestly they last way longer than the Wolford one. I cannot believe the Wolford one just like snapped on me like that. But I would say the quality of the Wolford's one, in terms of the way it feels really luxe. Like I can feel the difference. It feels very luxe, although the H&M one feels like second skin too. It doesn't even feel like I'm wearing anything. And I really love this colorway, like the black. And I'm wearing my new Sarah Flint shoes. I'm obsessed with these shoes. You guys know usually I don't really wear black pumps at that, but I'm obsessed with these. This is from the chiffon collaboration, and they are currently on sale too, so I would say get them. They come with 2 straps, but the one that I'm always going to be wearing it with is this one, because it's like jewelry for your feet. I am obsessed, guys. I'm gonna, you know, turn my feet. And also I'm wearing the same dress. What I love about this dress, the other day I wore it without the strap, but now I am wearing it with the strap, so that way it's like a 2-in-1 dress from Another Stories. I'm still debating if I should do my hair the way that I do it, because like this, it just feels flat. And one thing that I realized, I finally found the reason why my hair used to look flat and boring in all my past photos, is because I always wear it down. Down looks amazing in person. When I tell you, if you were to see me right now, you would be like, wow, you look really good, your hair looks really amazing. For some reason on camera, it just looks flat. It doesn't really give the look that I see in person, and that is so irritating. But the way that looks really nice on camera is when I do the 2 little part here and then put some in the back. That looks really amazing. So that's why I wore it the other day. So I was thinking maybe keeping it down this time, so that way it looks like a completely different look, so it doesn't look like I'm wearing this dress again. But again, I don't care, you know, it's my stuff. These are the shoes, guys. Like, I am obsessed. Like, do you see this? This is literally like a tennis bracelet, like I'm wearing right here, but in your ankle. I am obsessed with this. This is the 85. I wish this came in the 100mm, because I would have liked this to be taller, but it's suede. I love it. I am obsessed. Like I said, this is from Sarah Flint and the chiffon collaboration. I'm obsessed with these shoes. It's so good. I'm at 42nd. I'm fixing my hair. I ended up putting it in the, you know, back thing. But if you're ever around Times Square and you're looking for a bathroom, just come into the Port Authority and then go to the 4th floor. These are the best bathrooms. My hair is so dirty. I need to like wash it, because you can see it's oily. But I think I like this better because, like I said, the picture, like as you can see, it even looks way better on camera. But in person, my hair down looked, I think, a little bit better, if I'm honest with you. But if we're gonna take photos, which I think we are, I need to have my hair kind of like this so it can look better. Try not to use these often, but tonight I'm gonna use it because my eyes are a little bit red and I want them to pop. When I use them, oh my god, my eyes just like pop so much. It just makes them look so good. Looking more yellow on camera. I don't know, for some reason the camera at nighttime it just changes my undertone so much. It's so annoying, but it is what it is. But tonight is one of the nights where I just feel like my eyes are a little bit way down and I need like to pop them. I like to put them on about 30 minutes before. I love these earrings. I got them from Etsy. I will link them below. I don't know if she still has the same ones, but I will link them below for you guys. Yeah, camera is flashing unfortunately, and I didn't bring my spare battery.